Perfect.
Do you like donuts? Do you like Germany? Today we will prepare the German donuts, or Berliner. Okay, so for the dough we start with the milk at room temperature, 30% fat, and then I will add my active dry yeast. Then I'm adding milk powder. So the milk powder will give a nice milk taste and also a beautiful color, a yellow color. And then you just have to whisk a little. And then wait 10 minutes, about 10 minutes, in order for the dry yeast to be activated in the milk. So 10 minutes later, now I'm adding the flour. Then sugar. Then butter. Then the salt. Vanilla extract. Then 2 eggs. One. Then you take your hook and you start at low speed during 10 minutes, just in order to combine all the ingredients. Then after 10 minutes you just have to increase the speed.
Twenty minutes later.
Now, as you can see, the dough is still a little sticky. This is normal. Therefore, I'm using this kind of tool. This is a plastic spatula. And then you can remove the dough on the hook. So the dough is finished, it's still a little sticky, this is normal. I will now place the dough, the sticky dough, on the plate. The plate is clean, this is a stone plate, this is easier. And I will try to avoid using flour, or as less as possible, because adding flour will get more crisp and more cracks on the final result. Therefore, avoid to add any additional flour or minimum quantity. So here again my tool, plastic, and then you just have to place the dough. So now our sticky dough is on the table. This is perfect, but what is the next step? So the next step is to use another type of spatula. This is a stainless steel spatula, and then we will try to create a ball. So we will just simply roll the dough on the table, And with this technique, you see, you are able to manipulate the sticky dough without any problem. You see now this dough is perfect. We have inside a high humidity, but the surface is not sticky. And then this dough is able to rise. So then to have 2 or 3 times more volume. So this is the plan. But if you are not able to get this result, then maybe you have a big humidity in the dough. The dough is too sticky. Then you can use a little amount of flour, very little, and then just put some micro quantity. And then again, try to create your ball. See, just little quantity, it's enough. It's enough, you see. I'm using almost nothing. So this is really nothing. The idea is just to be able to create a ball. So this is my container. So I'm placing directly the dough here in the container. And then you just have to close. So, see you in 4 hours. Bye.
3 hours later.
So, 4 hours later, you see we have more volume. So the dry yeast is leaving, we have an activity, so it's good. Then we will try to roll out the dough. So the dough is still a little sticky. So first you remove the air inside and then you can start to roll out the dough. And then you just have to take a tool and to start making your doughnuts. So I'm cutting some pieces, small pieces, and then I'm placing the disc here on the paper. And then later you can place the paper with the disc on this spatula, and then you can go and deep fry your doughnuts. And then inside the oil it will be very easy to remove the paper, because it's important to not manipulate too much the dough, otherwise you will get bad shape. So the Berliner German donuts are baked, they are smelling beautiful, and now we will prepare the coating. So for the coating, take a plastic bag, then you can add the sugar, then cinnamon about 10%. And then you take your donuts, German donuts. It's still a little hot, you place it in the bag. And that's finished. And then here you have your first. Look at this, look at this. Oh. Okay, and when the coating is done, then we can start to fill the German donuts or the Berliner with jam. So I choose strawberry jam. So it's very useful to fill the Berliner or German donuts. And then you place it here, inside. And then you can make on each Berliner a small hole in order to have plate for the jam. Then you can decide to adapt the size of the cave, of the volume, if you want a Berliner with a lot of jam or not. So I prefer to not have too much jam, but it's up to you. So the jam is a little fluid, so you have to prepare all the donuts with the perforation. So then you fill.